That was weird. My countdown froze.
Oh, it did?
At least on my screen.
No, it went through on mine.
That's why. What number did it end at? Because that's why I hurry up and switched.
I'm pretty sure mine ended at 0. I don't know.
All right, whatever. That's cool. Hi, Blake.
Hey, Scottie.
Let's do some hellos here. We got Bruiser. We got Eric Wyrock, the freaking nut. The Devil Satan, Mystery Snail Guardians. Don Gallagher. I think that's a new name. I'm not sure. Crypt Keeper Aquatics. Welcome. Crypt Tim there. He's been doing some live streams now. He did his first one yesterday and his second one this morning.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's exciting. Linda's here. Hi, Linda. I'm sure Emma's right behind. Geek Boy here. Hashtag Kitchen Pooper. Interesting. Lori Monster welcome. Paul, hello. Alright, Crypt Keeper. Hashtag Tim's topic sucks, so we took a pooper in the kitchen. That's from Steven's stream. Let's see here. Luke is here. Hello, sir. Your plants that you got me are planted, except for one. One definitely did not make it, but it's probably my fault. Vibes is here. Hello, welcome. There's Emma. See, I knew it. The mother comes in first, then the daughter. And Boots Cats, Boots Cats, Boots Cats, Boots Cats. Hashtag Kitchen Pooper. Okay. Red Laser, welcome. And Dennis Christensen, hello, welcome. AAA. And John Select Pet. The notification worked. I was waiting on it. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I am caught up. So here's an interesting thing that as I'm improving my setup here, my camera is facing like this way. I don't know how I am centered on it. I don't know what I did to screw it up, but it makes no sense. But your camera's looking pretty good.
Yeah, just got it out the box.
Nice. And you got a nice tank. Now, what are them cichlid things behind you?
There's 15 silver dollars in there. Then there's Geophagus pyrocephalus, Geophagus steindachnerai, 2 Acarichthys hecali, and then 2 angels you can see in there.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yep.
I thought so.
Yep. Lisa Sparkman's here. Michael A., welcome. So yeah, it's we got 27 people here, and I changed the music up a little bit, a little bit of a rock theme instead of the alleged porno music. Atkins is here. Legacy, welcome.
You know, Tara did point out to me though after that live stream, your video you had up there with those snails that kind of went along with the music.
What video was it?
Pretty sure it was your mystery snails.
That wasn't even planned. The short?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just ran whatever the next video is what goes up.
She said that went along pretty good with the music from the last stream.
Nice. I love it when it coordinates like that. I wish I could take credit. Who just popped in? Silver Creek, hello, welcome. All kinds of people. That's exciting. So, let's see. What do we got going on here? As I mentioned, I got a bunch of plants from Luke, and I'm still, because I know I hope I'm gonna be moving, I don't want to set up like a fancy planted tank. But I really like these plants. Most of my tanks are bare bottom or very thin gravel, which aren't the best for plants. So I do the containers and the pots and stuff like that.
Oh, gotcha.
And I got about 10 different plants from Luke, and I set them up. It was quite a disaster. Let's see if I got any pictures here. I really need a fish room, is what it comes down to. Oh, did I delete it? I'm an idiot. Nope, there it is. So, you know, when you're in an apartment living room and a carpet floor, and you go to put plants in, and your bag of soil spills all over
That's
the
rough.
carpet. Yeah.
That is rough.
That was not good. That was not good. And it's an absolute mess. So yeah, that was a disaster. I also tried the 2 suction cup ones because there were some fancier plants that I wanted to put closer to the light. Right now they're looking really good. Everything's looking really good. There's 1 or 2 that the juvenile fish that I have in there are picking at. But the others looking good. However, I do know it is early. So, I just planted them the other day. Give it a couple weeks and see what happens. I put some root tabs in there, some all-in-one. I do that on a weekly basis anyway. And then I started moving around all my lighting. On the rack, I have 2 LED shop light strips. Actually, I have a double one on top and a single on the bottom. And then I had, and that was on the timer. And then for the other section, the little rack and the other individual tanks, I did, I had night crews and LED clamp, like desk lights. They're not really good for growing plants.
No,
the night crews are okay.
The night crew, you can't beat them though.
Yeah, the night crew's fine, but the clamp-on lights, not so much. They're not getting the depth.
Gotcha.
Is what I'm learning. So I need to do some improvements. What I did is I took the 2 night crews and put them on, they're the smaller ones for my 2.5s and my 5s. So I took them, 2 of them, and put them on the 20 high that has all those new plants. But I think I need to get 2 more lights. Is going to be the best solution. Especially now because my other tanks don't look too good since I took the night cruise away. And I also had an older regular light go bad on the big bow front tank.
Oh.
So that's dark. The other ones look like crap because they got the strip lights. The 20 high is looking fine though with the 2 night crews. But I think with a bigger night crew, it would look super. So that was that project. Then I had a power outage yesterday morning. The transformer outside grew. And yeah, it was right outside my window, scared the crap out of me. See a big blue flash outside. I thought it was like a Mystery Snail Guardians Apocalypse or something like that.
You thought you had another glitter bomb going off.
Yeah, exactly. Then it turns on, and all the pressures are off on the air loop system.
Oh.
So I had to go around and adjust all them. Everything is just about settled in. I got 1 or 2 that are going too fast, but everything does have some air movement, I think. Yeah. I won a 7.1 gallon rimless from Victoria Lee Creates and Grant and Shelby. And I believe she shipped that out this morning. So I have that coming. I'm on the fence whether I want to set it up here or just wait until I move.
There's no way you're going to let a tank like that sit in your apartment and not set it up.
I also don't know where the hell I'm going to put it. Like, I legit don't. I could put it on top of my entertainment center, but I'm not going to be able to reach it.
I mean, are you really a fish keeper if you never put a tank on the floor, though, Scotty? You got a floor space,
I got one that's this far off the floor, and I neglect it because I got to lay on my stomach on the floor to work on it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, chat's hopping. We got 30 people here. Thank you, everyone. Let's see what's going on. I got to scroll way up. Wow. All right, here we go. The co-host sounds like the WWE wrestler Kevin Owens.
I don't know who that is, and I don't. Is that a compliment or just
Sure,
an
we'll take it
observation?
as that.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Moving to Tennessee. I don't know. I doubt it, to be honest. I think down the road, like maybe that's my retirement home in Tennessee. If I got a really good job offer out there, I'd consider it for sure. I do love Tennessee. I don't know.
We went out there on our honeymoon. I loved it out there at Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge area. It's really nice. Just so damn expensive.
And see, we do have a property there that I could work at.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's there? Dollywood? Is that?
Yeah, Dollywood's in. I think that's in Gatlinburg. It's in one of the two, Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg.
Right. Yeah, we own that.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and Dollywood actually has multiple properties, or Hershon has multiple properties there that are associated with Dollywood. So like,
Okay.
I would actually have like 3 different options of places to work. Yeah, that particular area is expensive, but like outside of there is actually really cheap.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the spots I've been looking. Luke says pots of aqua soil work great. I hope so. We'll see. I just got to make sure they're big enough. I don't want to compress the roots too much. Malawi. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Come on, Scottie,
No?
Malawi. Like Lake Malawi.
Oh, Malawi.
African-
Oh, those are the things behind you.
Well, no,
Gotcha.
these aren't from Africa, but
Oh, well, what the hell is Steve talking about then?
Lake Malawi, like African cichlids. Like Mbuna, haps, peacocks.
Yeah, them. Cora, welcome. Atkins, I don't know what's wrong. Let's see here. Oh. I'm looking at some OB Peacock cichlids at my LFS. They are colored up. Y'all convinced me to not get them. Tell me to go home. Nice. Yep. Get them in that big tank for them. Nice. Let's see. Everyone's saying hi to one another. Go home vibes. How is the gimbal? Yes, I wanted that gimbal. How is it? Good question. 7.5 can easily go on a desk. I don't have a desk, Crypt. This is a folding table, but it's an upgrade from my snack table. Oh. I may have bought a 65 gallon. I have no idea where to put it. Nice. Crypt has lots of tanks on the floor. I don't know. Just got my second 33 long. Nice. That'd be a cool tank to have. A 33 long.
Yeah, it's an interesting size.
Yeah. I've been playing with a couple of the Hydra 24/7 Planet Lights with one on the 36 bow front. That's what this is, I think. Which is pretty deep, and the plants are doing really well. Gravel substrate. Okay. I'm looking at the Night Crew Planet ones. So the 2 that I have are not the Planet; they're the basic. So the Night Crew is almost within dollars the same cost as the Hydra. They are both considerably cheaper than the new Aquarium Co-op one that just came out this week. Or this past week, I should say. And I'll tell you, after what I'm hearing today about them, I'm not convinced about the Aquarium Co-op ones. I think they might have some bugs to work out on them. Let's see here. Alishon is here. I'll gladly store that tank in my basement and water test it for you. Alishon, you don't have any room in your basement. You're kind of tight on space too. Remember, I can now say that I've been in your basement with Andreas. How many people can say that? Dennis is making dinner. Tennessee's supposed to be good for wild fish collecting. Nice.
I've heard that as well. I think I was told before, Tara and I have a friend that's a marine biologist. And I think he said they're the state with like the most like diverse fish populations, like the most like species in the state. I don't know if it's true, but I'm pretty sure he told us that before.
Interesting. I believe it. Depths Unknown. Hello, Jason. Welcome. Let's see. I have both Tiger and Night Crew both work good, but Night Crew better. Get the one you can independently change each color light. Well, I don't know if that's the one I selected or not. Now I gotta look. I have it in my cart. So what's RBGW stand for?
Red, blue, green, white.
Well, this does not say that, but in the picture, I see red, blue, green, white. But can I change it independently? Let's see here.
I know I've ran night crews that have the red, green, blue, or white, but I know I couldn't change. I don't think I could change them independently on mine.
Alright, so it does have the upgraded controller that has the auto on-off, brightness adjustable, 2 lighting channels, sunrise and sunset. The chlorophyll in the plant absorbs red and blue light for photosynthesis, while green LEDs enhance vivid color. Here we go. Here's the description. I don't think it can. Adjustable mounting brackets, though. Full spectrum light combined 6500 Kelvin white. Blah 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 blah. No, I don't think it does. I hate stressful decisions like this. Yes, Geek Boy, I did escape from Alexand's basement. Yeah, so he's tried a few of them. Jeff Kane, hello, welcome. Does the Night Crew one remember your settings if there's a power outage? That's the biggest gripe with Hyger. That's a good point. Stephen P. I don't know the story about your send over hashtag, but thank you. Dr. Ted says Alabama is a magical place. Yes, please send me the link. Not the 24/7 Night Crew that does dimmer. Well, that one works good too, but I like being able to control each light in the spectrum. Yeah, but you're a lot smarter than me, Tim. And if you want to go with light spectrum adjustment and ramps down to above, Pluto Sky is the cheapest one I know of. And Crypt Keeper can unplug it and plug it back in, and it saves the settings. Interesting. And that's a game changer for Koro. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I really liked originally the idea of just having the LED strip lights, but they're just not quite cutting it for what I need. What do you run?
What do I run?
Mm-hmm.
I got a bunch of like cheapo shop lights in my basement. That's about it. I don't do a whole lot with plants.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what I have. I have 3 strips.
Yeah, I never. I mean, we bought a really nice before. The one I have a 110 in my living room, and a while ago when I first had it set up, it was like an African cichlid tank, tore it down and then planted, and I only had green kabamba and was it cream the red crypt, the Wendidii red or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had a really nice, I think it was a fluvolite on it, and that thing looked like a jungle. I couldn't believe the way that stuff grew. I never did get plants to grow like that again, though.
I'm doing all right with them. My problem is just identifying them and planting them properly.
Yeah, I know next to nothing about plants. Like in the fish room, we got like Java moss and duckweed.
Killies like Java moss.
Yeah, I think everything does though, really.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I like it for the fry tanks. It just like collects all those like microorganisms and everything.
Yeah,
they feed off of it.
Yep. Exactly. What else? Do I have anything else to report on in here? I don't think so. I lost a Pleco. No clue why. All the others are fine. He's probably old. I do have a female Killie I can't find.
That's always stressful.
Yeah.
Especially for Killies, because I think it'd be like 20 feet across the room and you'd have no idea.
I have a tight lid on it. So I'm thinking it's in there somewhere.
Is there anything you can get underneath of?
Yes.
That just happened to me. We bought a pair of Apistogramma agassizii from the swap from Veteran Aquatics. Brought it home. They were fine. Woke up the next morning, and then all of a sudden she somehow like wedged herself underneath a rock and dead.
Jesus.
Had less than 24 hours.
That's a good point. Tell us about the swap.
The swap was amazing. I was very, very surprised on the turnout. Like, obviously I wasn't expecting a flop or anything, but we had never done like a strictly winter swap at our clubhouse. The other times we did it, it was in a Shrewsbury at this, it's a hardware store. They don't use like the back half of their store, so they rented it out to us for really cheap. But we decided to do it at our clubhouse, and it was a huge turnout. I mean, it was packed, and I mean, solid foot traffic for the first like hour or two. It was just elbow to elbow. It was really good. Everybody did great vendor wise. Skipper came down. I got to meet Color Guppy, Big Shrimpin, and so they did a video. I think they go by like PA Fish and Tanks.
Okay.
I think that's their name. They did a video at the swap and put it up on YouTube. So I thought that was pretty cool. Get to meet a couple more people.
Nice. And I wish I was there. Let's see here. Cuboid is having 50% off all plants and fish.
I saw that. I'm so mad they're like 3 hours away. I'd love to go and clean that place out.
Yeah, they have a lot of nice stuff there.
They do. Really great quality fish. It's a Victorian cichlid. It's a Statotilapia latifasciata. They're pretty easy to keep. They breed pretty prolifically. Why can't I talk right now? They breed really easily. But just get a group of them, get some rock caves, like rock walls like you would, like your normal, most of your other Africans, and you should have fry in a couple weeks if you get mature ones. But very easy to keep, not hard to raise, not hard to breed at all.
And Dee Dee's here. Hello, welcome. They do not ship. I was talking to Madeline a couple weeks ago, begging them to start shipping.
Yeah. It's so hard for like local stores to want to get on the bandwagon of shipping though, just because there's so many online facilities already doing it. Yeah. And like I know talking to Lisa and Martin Hober down at Super Cichlids, they deal with so much crap just with like the shipping on their dry goods as it is with customers and everything. I couldn't imagine trying to get into it with live fish.
Crypt says with the timer add-on for the Knife Group Planet Plus flight, it saves your ramp up down times, but have to reset the clock when it gets plugged in. Another great option. That's the one I'm looking at, I think. Yeah. Planet Plus flight. I think that's what it is. Classic LED plus Planet Aquarium light. Is that what you mean? Dee Dee likes your tank.
Thanks.
And also their manager is great. I'm assuming she's talking about Madeline.
She loves Madeline. Like, we were walking around the Clash. The only thing that we bought at the Clash was freaking crystals. Like Madeline just like set out crystals, and Tara and her friend were like all about crystals. They bought them all from her.
Oh jeez. Yeah, she's awesome, and she does good with their social media too.
Oh, outstanding.
Which for a smaller business and a smaller store like that, and especially owned by a slightly older gentleman.
Yeah. I don't think Harvey would know where to start.
No. But that's a perfect setup, having someone younger like Madeline with Harvey with his knowledge, and then what's the lady's name?
I only know Madeline and Harvey.
I think it might be Harvey's wife or girlfriend. She does like the business aspect, I think.
Oh, gotcha. Like all the bookkeeping and whatnot. Team.
I forget her name.
Yeah, I definitely wish they were closer.
Yeah, me too. Right? I mean, that area is so lucky. They have Cuboid, Hidden Reef, and what's the other one on that same road?
Is that the Natural Pets, formerly Captain Nemo's or whatever?
That's nearby too, but there's yet another one.
I'm trying to think, because we went down to that area for the ACLC shop hop.
Right.
Oh, that one. It's kind of like tucked back a little bit. What is that place called?
Where's Alishon? Alishon, what's the other?
He'll
store?
know. Yeah, he'll know.
Yeah, I was there with him. Yeah. I can stream showing all of my lights and pros and cons I found in each. That is a great idea. Thank you.
There, he's got a Fish Factory.
Fish Factory. Yep.
See, I personally wasn't a big fan of it. I don't know if it was just something that... I don't know if it was just one of those days they didn't have much stock, but I wasn't a huge fan. If you want dry goods or driftwood, food, anything like that place is outstanding.
Between the three stores, Fish Factory, Hidden Reef, and Cuboid.
Don't make me pick. Wrong. I would say don't make me pick between them. My God.
No, you can't pick. They all have their specialties.
Yeah.
And they all have their weaknesses, but the others make up for it.
Oh yeah, if you want like Nano Fish, Community Fish, Cuboid, hands down.
Right.
And it's no brainer there. I definitely think Hidden Reef had a really nice selection, but for whatever, when I went, there wasn't anything I was looking for, but they had like a little bit of just everything. The place is huge.
You ever done a Blackwater tank?
I mean, this tank behind me originally, before I had to tear it down to get into my basement at one point, it was really dark with tannin and stuff. We just had all the wood behind me came from a local water reserve, so it just leached all the tannins into the water. It looked really nice.
Nice.
But some idiot decided to block the basement with a 150-gallon tank, so you can get a body down there, but you can't get a dryer up and down when it decides to fry up on you.
I'd make a new door. You should have 2 points of egress for your basement anyway, for fire safety purposes.
You are the expert on that, Scotty.
And it's a big thing that actual contractors are doing now, is converting basement windows into doors.
Really?
Yes.
Even those little mini basement sliders, because that's all we got.
Yep. And that is a thing. They go because that's the easiest spot to do it. So they're taking those and converting them for egress.
Interesting.
Crypt, I do work tomorrow. I'm back to work tomorrow, but I always watch replays. So thank you. And the Keystone Clash is here.
Keystone Clash is in.
The Clashy. We'll talk about that in a second once I catch up. Yeah, that's a good point. Crypt, does it have to be a certain time? Can't wait for the Clash. Big Shrimpin's here. Hello. Steven's saying hi to Clashy. I can do an after dinner stream. Now we're talking. Hold on, let's look at the calendar. Tomorrow. Oh, that's perfect. Yes. There is nothing before 6, and there's only one stream at a time until 9 p.m. Eastern. I would love that. All right, 20 long. That's a tank size that I don't have that I would love.
I love that size thing. It's good for so many things, and I wish I had some too. I have them, I just don't have them set up or anywhere.
But on the flip side, it wouldn't fit on my rack.
You just gotta make another rack.
Yeah, Jesus. You know.
Oh, the wheels are turning.
If I did it on the rack, I don't know how the floor would feel about it, but it would solve my issues.
I mean, there's only one way to find out, right?
At this point in time, you know, what's gonna happen? Yes, Fish Factory next to the strip club. How many tanks will be allocated for shrimp in the class show? You bring the shrimp, we'll have the tanks for them.
Yep.
Blake, we got to remember to do tank inventory on Sunday.
I know. I need to get Mandy's trophies out of there too. She's been asking about them.
Yeah. He meant to do it at the end of the last flash. Didn't happen.
Yeah, so like everybody was worn out or something.
Yeah, something like that. Hey, Benet, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Man, I felt so bad for him. His company at the swap on Saturday was Skipper. I felt bad for that guy walking around.
Benet was supposed to come this past year, couldn't make it, but he won one of the gifted Fish Fam Christmas registrations for this year.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's perfect. It's freaking perfect. I'm so happy for him. All right, we'll come back to this in a minute. Let me see if there's anything else in chat. Lisa Sparkman, hello, welcome. In case of fire, knock over the fish tanks. Matt just ordered the lanyards. Thank you so much, Matt. I do appreciate that. And, oh, they're on sale at Petco. That's terrible. Oh, Jesus. 5:30 Eastern. Yep, that works. I get done work at 4. I'll be home. Perfect. And Big Cat is here. Hello, welcome. All right, let me scroll up. So, nope, not this one first. Right. Oh, there goes. I was like, my rock music in the background stopped. Registration for the Keystone Clash is open, as you should all know already. Don't forget to use the promo code early-fish-gets-worm. Gets you 25% off registrations. So if you can register now, it helps us. It helps us with planning so we know how many people. You know, we want to make sure everybody has a place to sit. We want to make sure that the rooms we're setting up for the different functions can hold enough people based on attendance. So many, many, many people have already registered, probably more than ever. I mean, I think at this point now, every year we're breaking new records.
Yeah, definitely.
So the registrations are pouring in every single day. Thank you so much. Continue doing that so that we can plan. You know, if we need to fit 500 people, we'll make it happen. We will make that happen. But we would rather know now that we're going to have 500 people than at the last minute. That's the first thing. The next thing, Flashy is absolutely amazing. Vendor space and hobby swap table registration is now open as well. There are not any discount codes for this. Okay. This past year, our registration for vendor spaces was really, really, really cheap. It was our first time at this new expo hall. We wanted to fill it up to see how it went. It was our rebound year from COVID. And it worked. It worked. We filled up the vendor room. Okay, it was amazing. But please remember that this event is a fundraiser for the two clubs. We did not make a bunch of money for the clubs. We did not meet our goal financially. Attendance-wise, we did, but not financially. This year, we need to do that. So, this year, there are not discount codes for the vendor room. The prices did go up. For some of you that took advantage of the early bird discounts last year and got that vendor spot for dirt cheap, it is a considerably lot more money this year. Okay? But we are committing to you to make it a better experience as well. We are going to be laying out the vendor room better. We are going to have tables and chairs ready for you. Your registration includes one table, one chair. So we're offering more stuff to you. It's going to be better coordinated. We learned from our mistakes, and we learned a lot this past year, and we're working on making it better. So yes, the price is more for vendor spaces, but we also do have that hobbyist space available. You can only get one. It only comes with one table, one chair. You can get an additional chair. You cannot get an additional table. So if you are a really, really, really small business or a hobbyist, consider getting that hobbyist space. $75 if it's 6x8 space. And we did that because we wanted an option for you guys that for the 125 10x10 spot was not ideal. So we are trying to make options. We're trying to work with everyone. So yes, that is the vendor registration. Please pay attention to the form. It helps us give you that better experience, and fill it out completely and properly. And if you need any help with it, let me know. I'm here for you. All right, that's that one. Scrolling on down. And speakers. We are bringing speakers in from literally all over the world. Andreas is coming from Germany. We have people from the West Coast, Central, and East Coast. Last year, I believe we had 4 speakers. This year, we're going to have 6. So we're going to do panel chats in addition. So you are going to have a lot more opportunities to learn and to have a good time. And we're bringing in all these people because we want you to have a good time, but we do need help bringing them in. Please consider sponsoring a speaker. There's multiple sponsorship opportunities for all the speakers, and every little bit helps. They're $100 a piece. If you're able to do it, please do. I don't know if Clashy put it further down. No, I don't see it, so I'll continue talking about it right now. There's additional sponsorship opportunities. Let's say the aquascaping competition. There's 12 opportunities, I should say, $75 a piece. That helps us get the materials, the hardscapes, the tanks, the wood.
That stuff is not cheap.
The power strips so that you can plug in your light and your filter at your aquascaping station. The backgrounds, the fabric that put the tank on. There's just so much. And if we could fill up all 12 opportunities at $75 a piece, we would greatly appreciate it. Additionally, the Fish Show trophies, awards, the best of show, the reserve of show, best killie, best cichlid, so forth and so on. Those are nice trophies we give you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And they are a lot of money. A lot of money. So sponsoring those awards helps us tremendously. That's not even the class sponsors. We're not even there yet. Additionally, many of the awards also come with cash prizes. This is a new thing for the Clash. We did it this past year for the first time, and we are going to continue it. So you bring in some amazing fish and win some awards, you're getting more than a trophy. You're getting money. And the sponsorships of the Fish Show Awards help with that as well. What else? Not posted yet. They're not live yet, but the class sponsorships, we're going to finalize that list this upcoming Sunday. We have an in-person meeting, and we're going to finalize the class list so we can get the class sponsorships going live as well. They're going to go up. They're going from $40 to $50. So again, it's because of the increased cost of the awards and to put on the show. Am I missing any sponsorships? I think that's hospitality room.
Yep.
Okay. Hospitality room is going to be open from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. every night, or both nights, I should say. Costs a lot of money to stock it because we can consume some beverages very well. So there's going to be $100 opportunities for that as well as the YouTube lounge area. And I'm sure I'm missing some. Matt, Liquid Zoo OnlyFins, thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. And he just ordered the lanyards. So we got some complaints last year because our badges were being held by shoelaces. They weren't actually shoelaces. They were strings that we used because we had to pay for them. And, you know, again, it's a fundraiser. So fishfam.link, Matt is donating lanyards that will be labeled with fishfam.link and Keystone Clash on them. These things are nice. Many of you already have them, and Matt is buying them and making them, labeling them, and shipping them over to us. And that's the kind of support that we need. We really do appreciate it. And that's going to make fishfam.link a metal level sponsor. And we appreciate that. And that's, you know, businesses, that's what we need is support like that. So thank you so much.
I'll transition on the metal level sponsorship. Why don't you tell them what else is included in a metal level sponsorship?
One of the most important ones, I forgot. Metal level sponsorship. So we have bronze, silver, gold, platinum. I think that's it, right?
Yep, four of them.
Huh?
Yeah, all four of them.
Yep. So we have the 4 different metal levels, and it can be half and half donation and money, all donation, or all money. And again, we rely on that. Last year we had some really big ones. We had Fish Fam was a platinum sponsor. Cuboid Aquariums that we were just talking about, platinum sponsor because they donated the tanks.
Super
Cichlids. Lisa and Martin, Super Cichlids, Dover, Delaware, platinum sponsor. And we had many others. I'm sure I'm missing the donated the plants. Which one was that?
Or Animal Idols was a silver sponsorship.
Idols. Yep. There's so many of them, and we have to have them. If we don't get those kind of sponsorships, the Keystone Clash is not going to happen.
No.
We got to get the sponsorships. Thank you for reminding me of that, Blake. I got you. Big Shrimping. Guarantee you're going to break a bunch of records this year. Please make it happen. Crypt has 18 unique varieties of shrimp, as long as they are different species. It's not just different varieties. It's got to be actual different species. Well, no, let me take that back. I take that back. I'm sorry. Yes, you can bring them all. I'm getting BAP mixed up with Fish Show. Bring them all.
Yeah, me confused. I mean, did we change something here? Or?
You're supposed to stop me at that. So yes, bring all of those 18 varieties, and we will have a tank ready for each and every single one of them. All right. Let's see here. I'm excited for the non-shoestring lanyards. I am too. It just was not that comfortable. I I appreciate it. We had something that I'm hoping we get. I don't know who it's going to be from, but we got that one year where the bags were donated. They were canvas bags for the goodie bags. Do you remember who that was that donated them?
I don't remember having canvas bags, but I know Zoom had donated bags, but I don't remember them being canvas, though.
No, not canvas. It was cotton.
I don't think they were cotton either. I still have one. No, it was just a really like decorative, like it was like cardboard and plastic. It was just like really decorative.
Oh no, there was that, I thought there was that year we had. It wasn't like a paper bag or a plastic bag. It was I'll find it. I don't throw stuff away.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember that one.
All right. They're talking about plants now. Just speakers, no sound bar. I mean, we could use more speakers and sound bars. And I said her name too many times. Santerra's in the chat, so of course, you know, here comes all that. It's $100 per opportunity, Geek Boy, and thank you for your sponsorship. And there are more opportunities that so you know you got to share Kelly. You can't have her all to yourself for the sponsorship. And thank you, Clashy, for thanking Geek Boy. Oh, here we go. When we register, do we use our YouTube channel or name? Both. On the form, there is a spot for you to put both. So whatever your preference is for those spots, you know, obviously in the one section we do need your real name. However, what you want displayed on your badge, there's a spot for that. If you are eligible for the Fish Tuber package, excuse me, there is a spot for that as well. Danielle Velez, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. I'm cheap, Paul. I'm cheap. I know it's not real beer. Okay. Is there going to be a fish nibbling foot spa? We'll set it up. No, there won't be. Unless a vendor does it. That's up to them. And Tara, I am so excited for lanyards. Let's see here. What else we got? When we register for package, do we use channel name or non-YouTube name or both? I think I just answered that. Yep. How many spots are available for the skate contest? Deadline to sign up. Sign up is not even open yet. It's going to be soon. And 12, I believe it is the number. More info to come on that soon. And awesome. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate the sponsorship. And weren't they drawstring bags? Those were the Zoomeds? No, those were the cotton or whatever material it was.
When did we get those?
See, Tara remembers it.
She's got to fill me on that. I don't remember that.
Let's see here. And let's see here. And yes, the drama is not needed in here. Thank you very much. All right. And we are at our 50-minute mark. That was a freaking fast stream.
Yeah, it was.
So before we end it, though, are there any questions about the Clash? I think I covered everything.
The only big thing, again, hotel rooms. Get your hotel rooms if you haven't already. We gotta be getting close.
I checked it today, and we are actually doing okay for Friday and Saturday night. Friday and Saturday night, we are actually doing okay. And I think a big part of that is a lot of people that were members of the hotel or got memberships for the hotel ordered before the block went live.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
And I appreciate it. It helps because that helps us to fill up that place and keep everybody in one place instead of people having to travel from other hotels. So what I do know is Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday, and Monday is just about sold out. We have like 5 to 10 rooms left for those nights. Friday and Saturday, we still have plenty, but it's not going to last. I mean, they're getting registrations for us every day.
Yeah.
So get your hotel rooms, register if possible. Please sponsor. Like I said, we're having an in-person meeting, the first in-person meeting of the year, this upcoming Sunday, and we got quite a bit to talk about. And it's a lot of planning. I'm extremely thankful for Blake as assistant co-chair and Callie, and the entire team. And Skipper is a big part of the team as well. And and the rest. I mean, I'm not going to say them all, but there's everybody, and we do appreciate it. All right. I think we're at a good stopping point. I don't see any questions. Kelly Foreman, thank you for stopping in. You're pooping at the last minute, but thank you. Appreciate it. And let's see here. Monster Fish Gal. I'm excited to meet you. I'm looking forward to that as well. And with that, everyone, have a great night, and we'll see you on the next one.